Welcome. My third time at this.
Battle 1.
It's starting off with the dinosaur that causes me trouble. Oh boy, where was that move when I played as Acrocanthosaurus? Oh, this is not going well. Why are you biting me? Oh boy. Ah. I just needed like one more good hit. I hate fighting the short ones.
Battle 2. Fight.
It would have been nice if any of that hit. Acro versus Anki. Where's that human? I'd like to eat him. Get my edibles. Need some edibles for this episode. Stop hurting me! There you go. This thing just doesn't stop.
Final battle. Fight.
And like a month or two ago, I watched all that Jurassic Park content. Like I watched the all 6 movies. I watched through all 5 seasons of Cretaceous Park for the first time. Now like I have this urge to like read the books. I haven't been through the books, well, probably about a year. I think like once a year, just like, man, I would need to read those books again. Oh, I'm doing awful.
And there's always a bigger carnivore.
It's not even a carnivore.
Defeat.
Oh my word.
Get this thing cleaned up before it starts to stink.
Thanks. Oh, don't you dare. Oh boy.
There's another one out there.
Finally.
Chapter 5, are you following this guy?
Oh, come on. At least I'm getting the short guys out of the way. Bad to you too.
Battle 1. Fight.
So yeah, every now and then you hear talk of an upcoming Jurassic World movie. Of course, there's going to be another one. Even though the World Series was overall not, well, jeez. Honestly, they're like only half the movies in the entire franchise, I think, are really loved, and then the other ones are a bit more, the other half are a bit more mixed. But it's too big of a franchise. They're not going to let it die. So I'm one of those. I would love to see a movie that's a bit more accurate to the books. Either a complete reboot that's a bit more accurate to the books, or just slam that on his sword. Or give us a prequel to Dominion that kind of shows the Earth having to deal with that problem. Also explains how over the course of just like a few years, wait, I didn't even know I hit. Okay. But yeah, how over the course of a few years we went from like 20 dinosaurs escaping to like 100 or more dinosaurs existing and different breeds. But yeah, especially Jurassic World. Like, the Jurassic Park movie is awesome. Like, the first one. And although it would be fun to see a more accurate, like, more book-accurate movie, I love that movie. Like, I'm glad that that exists. The Lost World, even though I really like the Lost World movie, it's my second favorite in the entire franchise. Boy, I would love to have a more book accurate version of that. Oh boy. Well, it's hugely different right from the start. Come on. Sorry. Just kill him. Please kill him. Low. Attack low. No, turn. She was like panicking and jamming buttons. It's already different from the start because Hammond's dead. He dies in the first book. He falls down a hill breaking his ankle and gets eaten by compies. But for the second movie, or for the second book, it's interesting because like Hammond's dead, but actually Malcolm was dead too. I mean, it's funny. People are like, well, they don't say that he's dead. Well, no. I think it's Ellie asked about Dr. Harding. I think it was Dr. Harding or Wu, one of them. And I think it's Ed Regis is just like, wait, no, Ed's dead. Jeez, I don't even remember who's alive. Gennaro survives.
Final battle.
Muldoon, I think Muldoon survives. I can't remember. But anyways, Ellie asked someone about either Harding or Wu, and is told they're dead. And then she asks about Malcolm, and the person she's asking just shakes her head no. And as up until that point, they are just like heavily describing his failing health. It's pretty much, yeah, he's dead. Then he shows up in the second book. He's like, stories of my death were greatly exaggerated. Oh no, you're stuck between trees. Tweez? What are tweez? Is that the high hide?
Battle 1. Fight.
But yeah, so for the story of the second one, at first, like, Malcolm had been trying to, like, I think he had just been, like, denying any, jeez, it's been too long. I think he was denying the existence of, like, the dinosaurs, and people were asking about him. There was one guy in particular who was convinced that they were still out there. And finally, he showed Malcolm enough evidence that Malcolm was starting to believe, like, okay, they might actually be out there. And so they were planning on going to the island. And of course, this guy, Levine, he went first by himself. Get over here.
Get the containment routes moving on.
Eddie Carr, and forget forget the name of the guy he worked for.
Battle 1. Fight!
They were building like the vehicles for Malcolm. And so Malcolm shows up, like, Levine's an idiot. He went to the island by himself, so you guys are coming with me. We got to go rescue him. Two kids that occasionally helped Levine, who were supposed to go on the test run for the vehicles in, like, a safe place. Like a nature preserve in the general area or something like that. They figure out where the island is, and they're told, okay, you've done your part, now go home. So they were upset, so they snuck into the vehicle to go to the island with them. I think Malcolm had left a letter or a call with Harding, who was like out studying predators. Haha, you got poked. Come on, Giga. Giga this. She decided to go, but she was late and ended up running into Dachshund. Man, I hated Dachshund in Dominion. He's such a pushover. Like, he's evil, but he's a pansy. And like in the books, he was this evil, just conniving person, had no conscience whatsoever. They're like things like testing a vaccine on a village without informing them. And then just like when it goes bad and people start dying, like, well, that failed, and just leaving.
Battle 1. Fight!
So like he takes Sarah on the boat with them. Like, oh yeah, we're meeting up with Malcolm, and she's like cautious because like this doesn't seem like the kind of guy that Malcolm would like. But she needs a ride, so she's like, screw it, I'll go. That worked a little better. He questions her a whole lot, finds out that no one knows, because she left so suddenly, no one knows where she is or where she's going. So when they have to like go into this little cave basically to get into the island, and the tide is so rough that it's like a narrow shot, and he just throws her over the side. It's like, oh no, it was a rough sea that took her. Their plans, they had like this sound box to scare the dinosaurs. And they're going to go into the nest, scare away the parents, and steal the eggs. And then they accidentally, the box gets unplugged accidentally when they're doing it to a T-Rex, and the person stumbled and stepped on the baby and broke its leg. And the parents freaked out, and now that the sound was gone, they come charging in, and all sorts of fun and excitement. Yeah, there's scenes in that book that would have been so awesome to see on the movie, like Dachshund and what King, and I forget the third guy's name, them stealing the eggs in the T-Rex nest, just the way they charge when the the box doesn't work. They believed Grant's books say that T-Rex's vision is based on in movement, and so they like stand still, and then the T-Rex just walks up and just eats one of them. They're like, oh crap, they can see us. That book has one of the greatest chase scenes.
Battle 2. Fight!
There's a scene towards the end of the book where the raptors are attacking the high hide, which isn't like a platform raised up in the trees like it is in the movie. Instead, it's like scaffolding that's like covered in foliage to kind of make it blend in. Ah, what was that?
Victory!
So as raptors, like they find like a piece of wrapper that Levine had dropped, and look up, see them, and start trying to attack it. While attacking it, there, like I said earlier, there are two kids. If that shows up in the stream, I think the wire on my controller is a little loose because I bumped it, and it's like connected. Like, oh boy. Okay, good. We're so good. The boy fell out, and for some reason there was like a cage, like a shark cage, at the bottom of the high. So the boy climbs into that. Well, one of the raptors trying to bite the cage somehow gets the key like stuck on like its tooth or something, and runs off. And the other raptors like break the chain for the cage and start rolling that back towards their nest. So Malcolm shows up in the Jeep, and they're like, "We gotta get the boys." So, not Eddie. Eddie's already dead. The guy who works with Eddie, I can't remember his name in the book. Oh boy, that was a nice slide. I might play as you next time. Nice spin.
Battle 2. Fight.
He climbs down, gets in the vehicle of Malcolm and Levine, and they start chasing chasing down the raptors with the kid. And Kelly's screaming like about the key, but they're just panicking because they gotta save the boy. Obviously, they can't lose sight of the raptors. Sarah shows up a moment later on a motorcycle that they had with them because they brought like the trailers, a Jeep, and a motorcycle. Oh boy. Come on. Oh, whew, I thought I died there. That probably should not have been my victory. So she screams like the raptor has the key, so she jumps on. Sarah hands her like the Lindstrat rifle. Oh boy. So they can trank the raptor, and they start chasing that, and the book's just going back and forth. Like Malcolm driving, or actually it wasn't Malcolm driving, he's injured, I think. So it was like the guy who made the Jeep was driving, just like an absolute madman, just racing through the jungle, reckless abandon, because he knows if he loses sight of the kid, then the kid's dead. And then bouncing between that and like Sarah and Kelly just chasing through the tall grass towards like a watering hole of a bunch of herbivores, panicking at all the commotion, trying to shoot the raptor.
Battle 1. Fight.
Is a pretty awesome scene. Jeez. I wonder if this is the last guy I have to fight this time. Ah! Ow! Oh my word!
Yeah, there's always a bigger carnivore.
Oh yeah. Because they're this is the Packy, and then what was the other one? Oh, I forget the name of the other one, but it has like the horns by the dome. So this must be what I'm going to unlock. So this has to be the last fighter. Jeez. Holy crap.
Keep clear, we're checking vitals.
Checking vitals, huh? Man, I am having troubles.
Insurance is paid up, right?
Battle 1.
What?
Fight.
Leave me alone. Awesome. Did a combo and he jumped it all. Oh my word. Come on.
Well, that took the fight out of him.
You don't say.
Battle 2. Fight! Beat.
Well, looks like it's over.
Holy crap. I am doing really bad.
Never count this one out as long as he has a pulse.
As
Battle
long as he
1.
has a pulse.
Fight!
Jeez. Oh my word.
Draw. Final battle. Fight!
Come on. Yes. Finally. All it took was a well-timed dodge. Wow. So I was looking to see if I had unlocked anything. And, oh, hey, that's handy. I didn't notice that. Has a V over the ones that I've beaten the game with. They'll come in handy, so I'll have to keep on checking back at my videos to see who I've beaten it with. Anyways, so I have to beat it 4 times to get the Packy, so that will be next time that I'll unlock that particular dinosaur. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And until next time, my dear friends, until next time.